I'm a disgusting degenerate weeb, and instead of overloading your sub box with 10 different anime videos, I decided to compile every anime I've seen in full up to this point into the official Konameme anime review extravaganza. I will be giving a brief review of every anime I've seen, along with a score out of 1 to 5 Kona token. 1 Kona token means the show was fucking dog shit, and 5 Kona token means the show made me want to get drunk with the creator.
So let's just jump into
Pokemon Origin! I watched this on the Wii U YouTube app in 360p back in 2016, and I gotta say, it was definitely a Pokemon anime made in the 2010s. I remember almost nothing, which means it can't have been horrible. 2 Kona tokens. Lucky Star follows 4 Lovecraftian goblin creatures disguised as disfigured Asian students as they live out menial, pathetic lives that are void of meaning and purpose. The show suffers from the major flaw that it's fucking boring, but because the majority of the show's audience were weeaboo scum, the simulation of a stimulating interpersonal conversation tricked their little monkey brains into thinking they were conversing with another human being. Lucky Star gets 2 Kona token as compensation for being a good loneliness therapy program. Akira was made by time travelers who went back in time from 500 years in the future to trick us into thinking that we were capable of creating animation this smooth and sharp looking all the way back in fucking 1988. They were supposedly making scenes that looked like this back when the Sega Genesis was the most powerful video game console on the market. Akira gets 4 Kona token. It would get 5, but unfortunately these fucking bastards had to lie to me about when it was made to seem extra impressive.
You cannot use the double gulp cup for the fucking slurp.
I've made 2 videos about it already, so you can probably already guess I'm a pretty huge fan of Evangelion. I'm guessing most people who watch me have already seen or are at least familiar with the show, so I won't go too in depth. However, there's a glaring flaw in the show, that being that Pen fucking dies in the 3rd impact, and since he isn't human, he probably doesn't come back, which means it fucking sucks and I fucking hate it. Negative 14 Kona token. Kaguya... Fuck. This fucking pissed me off. I go in expecting gut-busting laughs to ensue, and I just get a show about these 2 dipshit high schoolers who are infatuated with each other and too socially incompetent to admit it to each other. Now, I can see why in some situations a cute little romantic comedy would be fun to watch, but for me, I was a socially incompetent high school kid. I was a fucking loser. I don't think I'd ever even made eye contact with another woman at that point in my life. To put it simply, the show is bad because my life is bad. 4 Kona token. Hello Kitty X Gundam promotional anime video thing.
なんだあの光は。ん？
5 Kona token. Show's awesome. I don't even have a joke. I just really enjoyed it. You should watch it. 5 Kona token. K-On! Follows cartoon girl versions of the Beatles as they drink tea in a classroom and never do anything productive. Being a cute girl anime about high school girls who like to play instruments, the fanbase naturally consists of racist degenerates, tarnishing the image of these characters with every brain-dead sentence they post onto online forums with these girls as their virtual visual identifier. K-On gets 0 Kona token because if I don't give it that after calling all its fans racist, people will yell at me. The show is a convoluted, multi-genre nightmare that relies on the plot point of the titular character being an omnipowerful entity capable of resetting the entirety of the universe subconsciously as the result of a mood swing. This allows the writers to make scenes like a baseball game more suspenseful by raising the stakes to the point that if they lose, Haruhi will have a baby rage screaming fit and decimate all living creatures. Despite the fact that the main characters are a snarky dickhead, a whiny god, and 3 cookie-cutter archetypes, the show manages to reel me in and make me love watching, even though it wasted my time by making me watch the same episode 8 times in a row, slowly chipping away at the remnants of sanity still encrusted on the foundations of my new schizo brain until I fully lose my mind and live out the rest of my days naked and drugged out in a forest somewhere in northern Maine. Haruhi gets 3 Kona tokens. Okay, well, I didn't even script this part. I'm just being real with you. This is probably the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, honestly, like, that sounds like a joke, but I'm being, like, 100% genuine when I say that. Like, I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, but I watched it, and, like, all the characters were, like, archetypes before, and now they're actually, like, fucking interesting characters that I want to know about and that I care about, and it's like, holy fucking shit, you took, like, what was basically a comedy slice of life, and just, dude, how the fuck did they do that? Oh my god, I'm fanboying over a fucking cartoon. I'm such a fucking loser. Oh my god. What do you think of this image? I remember literally fucking nothing about this show except the intro song, which I fucking love. I don't know, man. It looks neat. I remember enjoying it, I think, but I also watched it at like 4 a.m., so by the time I finished it, I was already a sleep-deprived moron in borderline delirium, so I didn't really feel like Googling a plot synopsis and turning my decision to not go to bed at a reasonable time into an all-nighter that next day me would fucking hate myself for. So I just went to bed then, and like I was drunk, I forgot everything. 3 Kona token. That's it. Thanks. Bye. Love you.
Hey, you're just mad because I'll be able to do something with my fucking guitar in hands that you'll never be able to achieve in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay.